What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna give you the ultimate diet cheat code hack if it's late at night and those cravings come knocking. Very similar to finding out you had a long lost son you didn't know about for 5 years. You don't wanna raise that. You're already raising another man's kid. You're a stepdad. You don't need any more baggage. The same way eating that terrible dessert at night is gonna set you back on your diet, make you gain a little weight, and overall you're gonna be full of regret. But don't you guys worry, because this high protein brownie baked oatmeal bowl has you covered. We'll be getting in a good amount of protein with that authentic brownie flavor and texture. We'll be able to whip this together in no time at all because it's easy, and most importantly, you don't gotta pay child support for this. So all jokes aside, if y'all are ready another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! Now, the difference with this brownie bowl versus other protein brownie bowls you might have seen in the past is that this one is absolutely gourmet. Give this to your kids, your wife, the guy that delivers the mail that's also interested in your wife. Whoever you give this to, they're gonna love it, and they won't even realize it's healthy. I put that on my mama. And while this recipe is stupid simple to make, it does require a few ingredients with specific quantities, so make sure you follow all the measurements as close as possible so it comes out perfect. But keep in mind, if you wanna take all the guesswork out of it, you can always grab a copy of my Anabolic cookbook at the first link in the description box. We got every recipe from the channel in here, along with the one you're watching, because every time I drop a new video, this thing gets updated with the latest recipes. So we have over 300 pages and counting, and it grows all the time. If you want to follow the best diet in the world, we're eating foods you love while you're losing weight and building muscle, so you can get sexy and pump out some kids so we can fix this population crisis, then make sure you check it out in the link in the description. You won't regret it. Let's get into it, shall we? Now, the first thing we're gonna need is some old-fashioned oatmeal, approximately 30 grams. Oatmeal is a complex carb, gives you a lot of sustained energy, a lot of essential vitamins and minerals in it. It's a great food. You ever wonder why horses look the way they do? With them big old rear ends? Because they're eating oats, bud. Ain't nothing wrong with a little oats. Weigh this out. Then after the oats, we need 61 grams of canned pumpkin. You can find this in the baking section of your grocery. And simultaneously, that's also where you can find a bunch of women that know how to cook. Who needs Tinder when you got the spice and baking aisle? We'll add 61 grams down in here, and I'm telling you guys right now, even if you don't like pumpkin, you won't taste this, I promise. You won't even know there's pumpkin in there. Now we're gonna hit them over the head with some chocolate. We got some Hershey's unsweetened baking cocoa. We're just gonna add about 5 grams. And then after we hit them over the head with chocolate, if we wanna stab them with chocolate fudge, we're gonna add in 5 more grams of a sugar-free, fat-free Jello pudding mix. This is gonna help give it that amazing texture while simultaneously making our victim bleed chocolate. And then for the funeral, we're gonna bury him in chocolate. We need some chocolate whey protein. And we're gonna add 16 grams right in. Sorry guys, I'm laughing at myself. This ain't professional. Now we're gonna need 1 large egg. We're gonna get healthy fat from this and a decent little amount of protein. Crack that sucker right in there. Don't add the shell. For the love of God, don't add the shell. And then next up, we need 60 grams of unsweetened almond milk. You don't need to use this exactly. You can use low-fat regular milk, cashew milk, breast milk. I don't care, bud. As long as you get 60 grams, it's gonna work. Pull that right down in. Now it's time to call upon my favorite adult entertainment star, Miss Buttersworth. With that sugar-free syrup. Gonna sweeten this up and really help with the texture. Weigh out 30 grams in here as well. And then finally, we just need 1 gram of good old-fashioned baking soda. And then once we got it all in here, we're gonna transfer it to a blender. Now, you could have just skipped the bowl and went straight to the blender, but since I'm making a video, I use the bowl and show it. It just looks better, right? I always get comments like, you could have skipped that step. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm making a video. Just suspend your disbelief for a second. That's all I ask. And through the power of editing, we got it in the blender. All we gotta do is blend this up for 60, 120 seconds, minute or 2 if you don't know your seconds. Basically, just get everything the same consistency, right? We're gonna do that real quick. We'll be right back. And once we got our batter blended up, we're gonna take one of these small little bowls with the ridges. There's a name for this. If you know it, comment it below. I didn't make it past 10th grade, so I lost this information. We're just gonna take our batter and pour it right in. Make sure you hit your baking dish with non-stick spray so nothing sticks. And then once we got it in here, the final addition is some no sugar added dark chocolate baking chips. We're just gonna go in and decorate the top. Now, all this thing needs is about 25 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees. But just make sure you sit it on a plate or something. That way you're not trying to grab this little thing out of the oven. Unless you're trying to commit high-profile crimes and you don't need your fingerprints, I'd suggest doing it this way. Let me pop this in, and after a few minutes, we're gonna have some magic. And check this out, guys. We just pulled this out of the oven, let it sit for a little bit, and does that not look absolutely delicious? I know it does. You know it does. Even that guy delivering the mail knows it does. The best part is how authentic this is to a regular brownie. Look at this. We get in here with our fork, hit a little bit, and bingo. The middle is nice and soft and creamy. We got the melted chocolate, and the smells coming off this thing are phenomenal. Oh, and there's one thing I almost forgot. To really set it off, take some sea salt or kosher salt. We'll just sprinkle a little bit right on top. Boom. And she's definitely a 10 now. All right, folks, let's go ahead and try this this thing out. Don't you guys think I forgot about the best giveaway in the world, the Anabar giveaway. Every video I give away a free box of the best tasting protein bar in the world. All you gotta do to enter, hit the thumbs up button like your life depends on it, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Now, the winner from the last video I'm about to announce, last video was a little different, kind of pouring my heart out, little, like kind of an emotional type of video. So this comment's a little different than our normal ones, but I loved it, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. So the winner from the last video is 361 Tattooed. With the comment, you're not complaining, just explaining. An assistant helps. I've raised 8 kids, I'm married, I'm making meal preps from your videos for my husband who has lost more than half of his body weight. Congrats on that. Running a business as well as working at my business 5 days a week. I'm exhausted and realizing I should have taken more time for myself, but it's impossible when you don't have help. You're still young, hire a team to help you, and when you get the right team, do everything your brain can think of, save yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you, I love this comment. It's made me do a lot of thinking, and I'm actually in talks right now with a few people working on this editor position to kind of help clear my plate and make this channel a better place. So everybody left a comment, thank you so much. If you haven't watched that video, it's the last one I put out on the channel. Yeah, any feedback's always appreciated. This comment means the world to me. Thank you so much. All the support means everything, right? My email is in my description box below. Email me at that. I'll get a box of these beautiful bars out to you ASAP. For everybody else, theanabar.com, my code RJF10 will save you money. And now that cookies and cream is back in stock, you want to hurry because this one is never in stock. And I think if it's your first time trying Anabar, this is the one you should be digging into. You'll thank me later. Appreciate everybody. The support is unreal. Couldn't do what I do without you. Enter the giveaway. Now here we go. We got ourselves this little baked brownie bowl. It's finally not so hot that I can't touch it for extended periods of time, so that's nice. Make sure you let it cool down because like I said earlier, you don't want to lose your fingerprints. Unless you do. Who am I to judge, bud? Who am I to judge? Let me get in here, get a big old bite. Woo, woo. Oh boy. Chocolatey, creamy deliciousness. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. OMG. This is the best protein brownie recipe I've ever made. Hands down, everything about it. Authentic, the texture, the hard shell on the outside. Quite literally, no matter who you gave this to, you didn't have to tell them it was healthy. They'd think you were trying to find a way to their heart through their stomach. Seriously, pro tip to all the men out there. Learn to cook. I cook for me and my girlfriend every single night, and she couldn't love me more. But I've been kind of salty because the guy that delivers the mail's been cooking a lot too. He's been posting on Instagram. Not sure what that's all about, but needless to say, I'm keeping an eye on it. Seriously, if you make this, when you try it, I know you'll love it. Now in this entire brownie bowl, what we get for the whole thing is just 347 calories with 11 grams of fat, 23 grams of protein, 39 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fiber. And what I love about this recipe is how healthy it is, right? We get fat from the egg yolk, which is super beneficial. We get complex carbs from the oatmeal, the vitamins, the minerals, the fiber. We're getting some veggies in with the pumpkin, all while keeping sugar low, flavor high, and we don't gotta pay child support on this. But all jokes aside, if it's late at night, right, and you want to crave, and eating a regular brownie might have the exact same amount of calories, but all of those are going to come from fat and sugar. None of the sources are going to be healthy or doing any good for your body. So next time, before you slip up and those cravings come a knocking, do something like this instead. You're not only going to be getting in some protein, but you'll be eating good, and your body will thank you for it. I guarantee that. If you make this, make sure you take a pretty picture, tag me, whatever is your social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Christian Mingle. Let me know what you think. You already know if you own a copy of the RJF Anabolic Cookbook, it's been updated, so this recipe is now in there. As of the time you're watching this, it's page 329. So get in there and check it out. For everybody else, if you're trying to lose weight, live healthier, build a little muscle, all while eating delicious food, you're just making the right versions, and I'm telling you, having this cookbook in your pocket is your best bet. Seriously. If you follow us in here, and I mean that, you follow us in here, you will see results no matter what. You just gotta do it. Hit the link down below to check it out. And that's it, folks. Another absolute banger of a video. Couldn't do what I do without y'all. You rock. You might notice today I actually wore like a different style of shirt, right? This is actually a young, like one of their shirts that's not something I cut the sleeves off of, right? Check that out. Nice fit, cool design. 2 astronauts laying in a field of flowers makes 0 sense, but I'm not asking too many questions. And as always, we got on the superlative joggers. I love these with cargo pockets, wallet pockets, pockets for everything. An amazing fit, and the quality is incredible. If you're man, woman, child, non-binary, what even is that? You can check all this stuff out at youngla.com. My code RJF will save you money, and I promise you'll be getting good stuff. If you want me to make you a meal plan, I tell you every meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a day, you gotta eat based on your body type, your stats, whatever your goal is, lose weight, whatever. RemingtonJaysFitness.com, you can sign up for that, and I'll do all the hard work for you. You just gotta get in there and follow. And that's it, folks. You guys rock, you guys rock. I appreciate each and every one of you, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. Woo, we gone. Jesus, that's good.